going to put my phone on this handy dandy crane here. Shh! God, rude. Hello, sparkly peoples of the interwebs. Welcome back to the Crafting Coven, where we conjure the spirit of Halloween through arts and crafts. That was almost close. That was pretty close, I think. I don't know. But you get my point. If you're new here, hey, hi, hello, and welcome. Join the Crafty Coven today by subscribing, and we make Halloween DIYs, spooky cute DIYs, and sometimes some other random DIYs because, you know, I'm a little all over the place. And I will make random things or do random things or random other things that might not always pertain to Halloween, but the vast majority of my stuff does. So join today, become a member, love it, stay, hang out, don't talk about my hairs, they're weird, I know, it's a wig. Shh. Don't tell anybody. Anyway, so today I am making these cute little witches hats, and we're going to put them on a garland to go. So editor Ashley here. Obviously not really editing right now, but I just remembered that this video was supposed to be inspired by the Michael's hat videos. Michael's Garland, hat Garland, which is hat Garland. There we go. I finally got the words out. And I will post a video here so you can see what I'm talking about. This was supposed to be a Michael's Witches Hats Garland dupe, and this is what I used, and this is what I did, like this. So back to what I was saying before, to go in front of my fireplace or wherever they end up. I'm still debating whether or not they're going to go on my fireplace or in front of my TV. I haven't quite figured out what I wanted to do with it yet, but we were taking this color of felt, which I have multiples here. I ended up getting, I think I get 4 of each color. I think I ended up getting 4 of each color. So I think it ended up being $7 when it was done because I had coupons. So I got black, this hot pink, and then like this fuchsia, I think. It's purple. It's a purpley color. And I was struggling to figure out colors to go together, and I was going back and forth whether or not I was going to alternate between black and this hot pink because I don't know, I just really like this color. And I wanted more colorful stuff on my fireplace because my fireplace is black rocks. Whenever I put my Halloween stuff on there, now it just kind of becomes lost in my fireplace on that wall or on the mantle or on like the same wall as my TV because I have a rock wall in my living room as well, painted black. It just becomes lost in it. I want to put more pops of color on there, especially this year since I'm getting and digging more, filling more me with the colorfulness, I guess. I'm just embracing the colors. I wanted more color on my fireplace. Basically, that was it. That was the whole point of that story. I just want more color on my fireplace for Halloween time. These are the 2 colors that I was struggling between, and my husband's like, oh, they'll go together. They're not bad. They're not bad. I think they're too close, and alternating between them, it's weird. Maybe I'm just weird. I'm still gonna cut halves out of them either way and see how I feel, but I might end up only doing this color in black or maybe only this color in black. We will see. We will see how I feel about it. It says purple pizzazz. I just realized that's what that says on there. Anyway, so we're gonna jump on into it. I have this pattern that I drew up and did my best I could do to size everything. I'm going to link it down below. It's going to be on my website. This will be a free pattern, but my only request is obviously, and I'm going to put it all over there, you are not allowed to copy to sell this pattern, and in any way, shape, or form, you cannot copy, sell this pattern because this is a free pattern and this is my pattern. I made this pattern. I worked hard on this pattern to give it to you guys for free, and if you take it and sell it and everything, there would be a problem. Okay, so now that we have that out of the way, and you do have the pattern, fold on dotted line, do not cut on dotted line, but fold on dotted line, and if you know any sewing terms, it's cut on the fold. That means so I'll show you. So remove the sticker and throw it in the garbage can like a good person would. When it says cut on the fold on any sewing jargon that you see, vocabulary that you see, what you're wanting to do is you're going to fold your material in half and then lay your pattern down. As long as the pattern piece fits on there, you have to make sure the pattern piece fits. Fold it down, and where the fold is of your paper, you're going to line it up with the fold of the fabric. So then you cut that out. So it's the same thing as if you were to take the circle and do the same thing. The easiest way to cut out a circle, instead of you laying it here and cutting it all the way around, it would be just easier for you to fold it in half and cut it like that. Or even easier, if you've ever made a circle skirt, then you already know, fold it in fours, big enough for your pattern. Put the point on both, put the fold of both sides on the fold of both sides, and then cut it out. The easiest way to do it is to cut it out that way for me. So I'm going to cut a bunch of these out, and I'm just going to show you how I'm doing it. You can use pins. I'm going to be using these little clamps here I got from the Dollar Tree a while back. So we're going to place on fold, and it just barely fits in there, which is good because we want to not waste any material if we can. Why waste something if you don't have to? I just cut right up on the edge of the pattern, I think of the word. And look, you unfold it, ta-da, a cone. So now I'm going to go ahead and cut out this circle. You can tell there's going to be a little bit of a point there, so I'm just going to go ahead and go snippy snip. So there's that. I'm going to show you the ways you can attach this, and just do a quick glue. And since you're going to be sewing, you don't want to put that right up, oh no, to the edge. Oh no. Whew, yeah, my glue gun sat there too long. You can put a line of glue in there if you want to, but I'm not going to do that because I don't super trust it. Tie it off. So that's a little bit better than that. So this is hand stitched, and this is not. You can take a lot of extra like scrap pieces if you have like a lot of scrap fabric laying around, and stuff that in there as well, but I'm just going to use polyfill because that's what I have. You don't want to super overstuff it, but you don't also want to understuff it, because I really liked how full this one looked, and then when I tried to do this one, that's just the one I messed up on. It's not as full looking as that one, and I really liked this one versus this one. Make sure it's nice and full looking. Get stuffed in there nice. If you don't think it's enough, you can always add a little bit more, but don't overstuff it because then it's going to be sticking out the sides. Push it down in there so it kind of combines with the other that you have in there. You want to make sure that you get it down like that. So you kind of want to flare that edge out like that. So you're going to put hot glue around the edge of that, and then in the middle of this. I would recommend what I did with it, putting one of these on so you can push it into place and not burn yourself like I did earlier as well. Don't put too much on the edge or it will seep out. Then you want to line it up and push down. So let's make a whole bunch more of these. I think if I did it correctly, I need to make 24 to 28 total. So here's 2 out of those. Let's get going, Ashley. Okay, so I changed clothes and my hair's down and all these other things. It's been a few days since I was working on my project, obviously. Anyway, so I got all these hats in colors and whatever, in different colors, I mean. So now I'm going to be putting them on my ribbon. But initially I wanted to use this ribbon, but I don't think I do anymore because I don't think I like the look of those together. I don't know if I want to do like this or just go get some different ribbon since this is what I have. I was thinking that this is just what I'm gonna go with. I don't really want to make a special trip just for some string or some yarn. Twine is a big no-no because texture, ew. I think I'm just going to use this, and I think I'm going to just take a little thread and stitch it through the top of the hats here. Oh, I have so many hats here. Ignore my hats. Say this was hanging down, there would be a little string from here to here. But the thing with this stuff is it's not tightly wound. It has a little bit of a give, I guess, or like a little bit of sponging to it. Tie this, and I'm going to measure this, which is about 6 feet roughly, be about, oop, I keep hitting that camera, 12 inches. I'm going to wrap it around there like that, wrap around again, tie a little bit of a knot there, and now wait, I'm going right here. This is why I take, that's why I take this right here. Okay, that's fine. That's decent. I'm going to take this needle here. This needle is made for something specific. It's not super duper sharp. It's sharp, but it's not super duper sharp. So it's like more for like, I think, darning maybe. I really don't know. I just know it's got a thick hole. And that's what I'm looking for. I initially wanted to use fishing line for this, but I think I'll just go with white or black if I can find my black. So what I want to do is I'm going to pull this because I know the weight of this is going to pull on them, and I'm going to put it at, let's do the 5 mark here. So let's take this hat. I want to make sure the seam is in the back, so I'm going to push into that seam like that and push out through the front and pull. And what I want to do is only pull one side through. So hold that thread down on the front and then pull it through. What I want to do is do a quick little tie. Like that. Maybe another one so it stays. Okay. Quick little tie like that, so then it's, you know, now you've got your little hanging hat. Like that. Ta-da! It's magic. Ooh. Ah. I make myself laugh. And it's just a hanging witch's hat with the intentions of the seam being in the back. Hopefully they'll all hang it with the seam in the back. I can't guarantee that, but that's what we're gonna go with. I'm going to go measure the rest of this out and come back after I've tied all of these on there. Yeah, it's super dark back here, but that's what it is. It's finished. You can see it. Hopefully, you can see it. I don't know. I gotta figure out some lighting. Words. What are words? This whole video, words are escaping me. I can't film in front of my my fireplace, like right now where that's going to go. I ended up actually really hating the string that I used. I didn't like the pumpkin one that I was going to use either, so I'm going to end up switching this out. But for now, this is what it's going to be like, and this is where it's going to live until we can move Ducky. If you don't know, I have a chameleon named Ducky. Well, he's not mine. He's actually technically my husband's, and yeah, he's named Ducky from Land Before Time. I believe that's the name of the movie. It was a dinosaur movie when we were kids from like the late 80s, early 90s. They had like a bunch of movies. It was an animated movie. Super cute. There's a little dinosaur in there. I don't remember what she is, but her name was Ducky, and that's what he looks like to us. But currently, Ducky lives in front of my fireplace, so I haven't been able to super film in front of it or do anything right there because we haven't found a perfect home for Ducky. Ducky has quite a big aquarium. Not aquarium. That's not the word. Home case. And it's just on a table in front of there for now until we can find a perfect spot. Anyway, that's not the point of this video. The point of the video was for the garland. So, yeah, it's gonna live here for right now. Ended up cutting and sewing together 22 hats. My plan was to try to put as many on here as I could, but then when I started like tying them to it, it just didn't go. And I was just like, you know, I'm just gonna use this color combination and we're gonna go with that. Yeah, and so all those other hats, I ended up using 7 hats in the end and trying to space them as evenly or visually as evenly as I could on my fireplace. So yeah, overall I hope you enjoyed the video. And yeah, what else is there? Oh yeah, give this video a thumbs up because I know you loved it. Also, if you haven't already, subscribe and become a Crafty Coven member because it makes me oh so happy. And yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye!